I want to talk about money and the nervous system. This episode is my lived experience, a personal reckoning, and the story of naming what actually changed things for me as cost, as consequence. I paid for the stories I believed. I keep seeing a narrative that sounds compassionate, but quietly removes people from themselves. And my body will not let me stay silent about it. Money makes us vulnerable. When you don't have enough, your body knows. When you're afraid to lose it, your body knows. Money touches choice. What you can say yes to, what you have to tolerate, what you can walk away from. Money touches rest. Whether you can stop, whether you're allowed to exhale, whether exhaustion is a strategy or a warning. Money touches dignity, the way you're spoken to, the way you're expected to comply, the way gratitude gets confused with silence. And money touches time. How much of your life is already spoken for, how much is yours, and how much you're told to wait. So yes, when money is involved, things get louder inside us. That's the landscape. And this is where the story starts to get distorted. Because money itself isn't evil, it's man-made. Paper and ink that a world agrees has value. But money can bring out corruption in people. Not because money changes who someone is, but because it applies pressure where fear already lives. So money doesn't create character. It exposes it. And somewhere along the way, vulnerability started getting framed as incapacity. As if the moment money enters the room, we suddenly can't be trusted with ourselves. That's where things go wrong. Your nervous system is not a block to money. It's not a malfunction or something to conquer. Your nervous system is an information center. It organizes experience. It registers safety and threat. It gives precise personal signal before language arrives. And that signal doesn't disappear under pressure. If anything, it becomes more important. A few years ago, I got talked into an MLM. I was excited, but not because it was aligned. I was excited because it was selling something I needed. Relief, money, expansion, community, support. And almost immediately, my body said no. Not quietly, clearly. Things started glitching, then money issues showed up, and logistics fell apart. I knew. And I even said the words out loud. This is a signal. I don't think this is for me. And yet, instead of trusting that, I went to someone else. And then I said it to them. I don't think this is for me. I was seeking reassurance for empathetic presence and response, for external permission to not override myself. And what I got back sounded so familiar. It's just fear. It's probably a money block. You just need to slow down. This is your chance to push through the challenges being presented. So, I ignored my body. I took the plunge. And later, I paid for it. This didn't happen because I was stupid or because I didn't know. It was because something I was missing was being promised. And this is the part I think many of us feel, but don't have language for. People don't cave because they lack truth. They cave because unmet needs create leverage. So when someone's pressing on the place where you're tender and then positions themselves or the thing they're selling as the solution, discernment gets reframed as fear. And authority quietly moves outward. That's not guidance. That is override. Money doesn't erase discernment. It reveals where it is most needed. Now, let me give you a different example. Imagine your work gets noticed, really noticed. An opportunity shows up, it's unfamiliar, bigger than anything you've ever done before. And your body reacts. Fear, resistance, intensity. But this time, I didn't ask anyone else what to do. I didn't outsource the decision. I didn't let someone reinterpret my signal. I sat with myself, alone, quiet, without persuasion, without anybody else's input. And what I discovered was this. This wasn't misalignment. This was unfamiliarity. And so when I stepped toward that, my system expanded. Same body, same nervous system, different signal. So here's the difference. In the first scenario, I already knew. My body told me. And I gave my authority away. In the second scenario, I stayed with myself. There was uncertainty. And then clarity emerged. Discernment does not require consensus. It requires honesty and time. The moment someone needs you to doubt yourself in order to trust them, it is not safety. That opposes your integrity. Money doesn't make us irrational. It makes us tender. And tenderness does not mean you're broken. It means you need more presence, not more authority. Any framework that teaches you to distrust your fear will also eventually teach you to distrust your knowing. Money didn't make me irrational. What broke things was being taught not to trust myself, especially the moment money was involved. Because here's what I learned the hard way. My nervous system couldn't trust money until I knew how to trust my own signal. Not someone else's authority, not someone else's reassurance, my signal. The quiet, precise information that was already there all along. Before fear, before urgency, before pressure. And nothing, not money, not fear, not vulnerability, ever took that signal away from me. I just learned to stop listening to it when stakes were high. And that's what had to change. Trust didn't come from fixing or overcoming my nervous system. It came from remembering how to hear it.